you have everything?
I think so. I just packed my knitting.
You're knitting. Okay, that's very important to have your knitting while you're on your
I pack
motorcycle.
my pills. I feel like a grandma.
A grandma? Well, you are a grandma.
I know.
Okay. All right. Well, it's about 5 o'clock, and we're leaving from Michigan. And what's our first stop?
Bathroom.
Not the bathroom.
I'll need a bathroom in an hour or so. Anyways.
But
No,
eventually today,
Choose something.
Virginia.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to shut this off so I can pack it, and let's get underway. Sunset.
We're warming up. The first part of the trip was cold. And then, what are we heading to next?
100 miles down the road.
We've come 361 miles in 7 hours. This is like our, what, fourth stop?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So we're making good time, but we're not rushing.
Well, it's the morning of the second day. Getting ready to do the Blue Ridge Highway. It's a beautiful day. Brenda's loading up. I'll be loading up in a second. Brenda lost her key. So you had it in your hand. You walked over there.
No, I was over here.
You are over in here. Then you.
These keys.
Yeah.
I found my ignition key. And then I got distracted. I lost my key. So this whole thing is your fault.
No, it's not my fault.
Yes, it is.
Video. We're at our gas stop. We're going to go to the Blue Ridge Highway real soon. We're about 500 feet from jumping on gas stop. Then hopefully we'll go for a little bit, pull off, get some shots there. Well, we finally made it to the Blue Ridge. Kind of nice. No trucks for 200 miles.
Falls, which is in what state?
I don't know what state I'm in. I think it's North Carolina on the Blue Ridge Highway.
Oh, okay. And so there's some falls here?
I'm assuming.
Because
it's named Linwood Falls.
that's kind of neat. How many miles is this? 5?
0.5.
Oh, 0.5.
It's
Oh,
just
okay.
up 0.5. That's why it's so difficult. But
Maybe we can go swimming.
nope, sign said no swimming.
Oh, bummer. Well, she said that it was only a half a mile, but it seems like we've been walking for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes now.
The sign said
Well,
half a mile.
I don't know. This is a little bit too much.
Because the other
Wow.
one was 1.5 miles.
Well, we must be getting close. We've walked for an hour and a half now. And it was supposed to be
You should
all
take
uphill, and downhill.
Take a picture of that, and you can't even see it all because it curves.
Yeah, well,
And then
maybe
here
we'll
we
catch
still
that
have
on the
to
way.
go.
I hear the falls, so we got to be close.
Yes, we should have bought more water. Wow, that is pretty.
And food.
And food.
Okay, we're all done with our walk. Now, 80 miles to go. You're gonna put a, oh no, you're looking like you're right to go.
It's warm, but sometimes we're in the shade. I get cold, but I'm gonna try it without my jacket.
Okay. So we did a bunch of riding, and we went through, I don't know how many tunnels. I'd
I
say
don't
there's
know
a
either.
ton
I
of
lost
them.
count.
There's one we just went through right there. So we went through that tunnel and maybe about 6 other tunnels, which is kind of cool. A lot of things to look at here, like this view over here.
These rocks are very, very warm.
We're on our third day. We're still in North Carolina. And I'm going to do my morning chore here, the windshields. And we're going to be taking a shortcut to Savannah, Georgia. And I've got to finish packing.
Well, we made it to Savannah. We're walking around. We're in the city market. Cool looking carriage here. You want to go on a carriage ride? You want to go on a carriage ride? Huh?
No, not right now.
Okay.
Going to the knitting studio.
What knitting studio? More knitting stuff?
Yes, I have to go into the knitting studio.
Okay. Hi, horse. Well, we
We're
were in
thinking about-
Georgia, and we heard about this cool place called Tybee Island. So we had to come out here and check it out. Nice little beach town.
I'm getting ready to see dolphins. Tybee Island,
Oh.
South Carolina. No, Georgia. I'm sorry. I never know which state we're in, honey.
We're still in Savannah, Georgia, and we're getting ready to leave to go up to Charleston. And
First is Cemetery and Midnight in the Garden of Good News.
yeah, so we're going to do that. So we're getting all packed up for that. And then we're going to go up to Charleston, which is what, 100? 165?
No, I think on the map it said like on your trip back it only said 65.
Okay.
But we're going to be taking all those back roads and sightseeing, so.
Okay. So we're in the parking structure here. We're just gonna check out here in a minute. And we're off. On our way out of Savannah, in keeping with the second most haunted city in the United States, we had to stop at a cemetery. This is a famous cemetery. And we were in one last night on a haunted tour of different places, different homes, some cool stories.
I'm just telling you about Gracie. She died of pneumonia at the age of 6 in 1890 when the rising sculptor John Walls moved to Savannah. He carved from a photograph this life-size, delicately detailed marble statue, which for almost a century has captured the interest of all passerbys.
Looks like the person from that movie The Ring.
I know. She's kind of spooky, and she haunts because, like the women that stay at that inn, she supposedly, according to the ghost stories, she follows them around. She haunts them.
Since it wasn't a long ride to our next destination, we decided to stop in Port Royal. Didn't know exactly what was here. Found us a neat little coffee shop. Had a coffee.
Okay, so it's our 4th day on vacation. We're in Charleston, and it was hot weather. It was a hard drive down here. We finally arrived here at the Elliott House. Watch out, somebody coming. The Elliott House Inn. This is where we're going to stay. Historic inn, beautiful. Can you zoom in on that?
What does it say?
Elliott House Inn is currently closed for structural testing. So you can't have any guests stay here. So, we had to find a new place to stay.
And this is where we ended up.
For over a century, a variety of loves known as Carolina Gold.
And it looks like we're going to land here.
That's a big cannon, isn't it? A cannon.
That's a port?
That's where we are.
Yeah. Atlantic Ocean's down under your, right down there. Okay, cool. It's a cool painting of what it would look like. It must have looked like when they're blowing it into smithereens. This is what Fort Sumter looks like now from the air.
These were installed in 1870 as part of the modernization program. There's lots of them. It's our 7th day.
Yeah.
We're in Georgetown. We're on our way to a beach town called Moorhead, where we're going to wake up early in the morning and then catch the ferry to Cape Hatteras. So this is just a travel day. Stop off at little towns like this, get food.
You want food?
Get food.
Okay, where are we going to get food at? Good morning.
Good morning. You have reservations?
Yes, we do.
Explosion of fireworks. So the 2.5-hour ride there, we turned around, we did 2.5 hours back, and now we're just gonna ride up the coast and try to find some other place to get to our hotel. Doing a video documentary.
This is a view from our room. in Kill Devil Hills. So what's the beach like?
It's beautiful.
Is
and
it?
there's this one area
Yeah.
where they have like these little picket fence and then these more fences. And it reminds me exactly of that scene in Jaws when that girl was
Jaws.
running and the guy was following her and he was drunk.
Yeah.
And she cut through the picket fences and she went into the ocean and he passed out on the beach.
Is there like a buoy out there where she would have swam to?
No. Cool.
Yeah. I don't think Richard's there. Myrtle Beach.
At least it's not going up in there. At least you got in front of the pack. So that way I
How long have you been waiting for? He had to wait till 10:20.
So honey, you tired out from that long climb?
Yeah, it's rough on my knee. How's your hip? What
Yeah.
the voice is.
Yeah, we're witches.
Since we're staying so close to the Wright Brothers Museum, we thought we'd just take a ride over here and check it out. We've got a monument behind me. Right back up here on the hill. It's kind of cool. Brenda, will you read that to us?
Nope.
Nope? Okay. This guy's the guy who threw it up in the air, right?
Yeah.
Position there.
Wait.
You're not quite there yet.
Wait.
Orville's a little further forward.
It's going too fast. I can't get there.
Okay. Alright, there you go. Alright, that looks good. Okay, hold on. I'll mute the camera out. So how's your experience with your first flight?
A little shaky.
A little shaky?
A little air sick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go over here and talk to. Which one's Wilbur?
I think he's on the plane.
Oh, I just flew with Wilbur. Oh, I was calling him Orville the whole time. I hope he's not mad.
No wonder he didn't talk to you. And that's a museum down there.
And you turn around, you can get a good. I wonder who designed it.
Oh no, it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
So here we are in a museum. And that's the first powered plane right there. This morning we got up. It was a little drizzly, so I didn't drag out the camera. We're leaving Kill Devil Hill, and we're going to be traveling to Washington, D.C. We just went through Virginia Beach, which is really a nice place. We're going to have to come back and check that out on a vacation. This bridge is like 27 miles long, and as you can see, we went through a tunnel, went through actually 2 tunnels, and 2 or 3 bridges. We're going to be staying in Arlington once we get to DC. We're going to ride right through the middle of the busiest portion of town by all the monuments and traffic jam at high traffic hour, and then we're going to make our way over to Arlington, and from there we'll be taking subways. The Lincoln Monument down there, and if you remember the remake of Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg, right at the last scene, he crash landed in this pond and ended up on the steps, and then coming to his rescue are a bunch of apes. Pretty cool. We're gonna walk over there now.
part of the Smithsonian. The place is huge. We spend 2 days just trying to do all the buildings in this smoke.
So Brenda, what is this building? This one. Congress?
Supreme Court over there.
And the Supreme Court is over here.
Okay, we're going into the National Museum of Natural History.
But it used to be down low. It was like
Oh, it's in the movie.
Oh,
Yeah, we've seen the animatronics on this. They're pretty lame.
yeah, we're waiting. When's it gonna move?
I don't know. Moved in a movie. So now that we're at the library, are we going to go in here and read
Get
a book?
smart. Yep, go get smart.
Okay, Brenda. Now, have we seen all of Washington, D.C. yet?
No, but we saw a heck of a lot in 2 days.
But are we done?
I think we have enough energy in our legs to get back to the subway. That'll take us back to our hotel.
Okay.
Or to take us to Chinatown for dinner and then back to our hotel.
Okay. Well, that'll be it for Washington, D.C. then.
Unless we have enough energy to come out at night.
And we're on the bikes tomorrow. And we're off to, what is it?
Todd's, Hudson, Ohio.
Hudson, Ohio. And the next day will be a ride home.
Yep.
Pretty cool trip.